Are you thinking about marketing your business by being a podcast guest? Well, you're going to want to listen to this video, which is one of a three-part series. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to find the right podcasts to be on. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Shaw, business coach for self-employed business owners, host of the Self-Employed Life podcast, and author of the books Lingo and the Self-Employed Life. Now, at the time of this recording, I have been a podcast host for more than 7 years. I have recorded more than 700 episodes. So I know a bit on this topic, and I'm excited to share it with you. So today in this video, we're talking about how to find the right shows. Everything else is a waste of your time if you don't first find the right shows for you to be a guest on. So how do you find the right shows? All right, so first of all, understand there are a million podcasts. So the challenge is that you have too many choices, so you need to narrow it down. So here's what you want to do. First, define what your core topic is. What is the value you bring to a conversation? All right, so what is your core topic? Obviously, it's relative to your business. And then think about what are 2 or 3 genres of shows that you can be on around that core topic. So let's say, for example, your core topic is health and fitness. Obviously, one genre you can be on is a health and fitness show. Great, that's easy. But you could probably also be on a show about entrepreneurship because you've built a business, a unique business. So you could be on an entrepreneurial show and talk about how you built this unique business of health and fitness. You could also be on a lifestyle show because you could talk about how health and fitness can be means of being efficient in your life, or maybe how one can stay healthier by ordering food delivered to their home that's predetermined to be healthy, something like that, right? So my point is that you have a core topic, and there are 2 or 3 genres of shows that you can be on. So you want to narrow it down to that step first. Next, now you have to start finding some shows. And again, the biggest challenge is there's too many of them. Now, your podcast apps, particularly, let's say Apple Podcasts, they work like a search engine. People don't realize this, but this is a great way to find out the shows that are out there. So there's a search field, and in that search field, you can put a keyword like health and fitness, and it will bring up all the podcasts that are keyworded around health and fitness. What people tend to do in that search field is they tend to search for a particular podcast by name, or they search by a host name or even a guest name. But it also works by keywords. So that's a great way of finding shows in your genre by putting in health and fitness, if you will. Another interesting strategy is what I call a lookalike strategy. So if there's someone in your industry that is well-known, maybe even a little bit more well-known on your core topic, you can search them by their name and find out all the podcasts they've been on, which will lead you to finding shows that you can be on. All right, so now you have found a plethora of shows. And again, this is one of the biggest challenges. So how can you narrow it down further? Next, make sure they are currently broadcasting. Podcasting is evergreen, so once it's been uploaded, it might sit there for years after they stop broadcasting. So look at the last episode broadcast and make sure they are currently active. Next is you want to make it worth your time. So think about how large of an audience the show might have. So there's no way of finding out statistically how large the audience is, but here's a general idea: is to look at the number of reviews the show has. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't be on shows that are brand new, but if you are looking to be efficient with your time, which you probably are, you want to be on shows that are going to put you in front of a sizable audience. So look for shows that might have minimally maybe 25 reviews. 50 reviews is probably terrific, okay? But even minimally 25 reviews, what that will show you is that at least it's an active show. The host is engaged with an audience who is reviewing. So that's another way of narrowing it down. By all means, make sure the show also has guests. That's a major faux pas if you reach out and try to pitch yourself to a show that doesn't even have guests. Lastly, you want to pick a show that is a fit for you. The worst thing you can do is to pitch yourself to a show that you're not a fit for. So make sure you watch the next video about how to pitch yourself to be a guest on podcasts.